Okay, everybody, I'm going to walk you through the steps to make a Truffula tree from the Lorax from Dr. Seuss. So I've gathered a few materials. We're going to start with a 4-inch wood square. And you can buy these on Amazon. You can actually also make them out of cardboard and such. We're going to need a piece of felt. You can buy this in bulk and then cut it up. We're going to need a golf tee, wood skewer, need some straws, paper, jumbo smoothie straws. We're going to need a foam ball. I've got some glitter, although that's not necessary, and then you're going to need feathers, lots of feathers. So the way I start this with students is by having them color in a truffula tree, a sketch of one, and they do that based on the theme of a seed, which could be a variety of things. Polished rocks, these are small glass beads, work quite well. And you can also, if you want to be extra creative, get like some lima beans, some dried lima beans, and actually put glue on them and glitter, tell them they're actual truffula seeds. Usually they might trust you on that. And then you want to make a dot right in the middle of your felt to begin. So you can also take one of these wooden things and drill a hole in the middle to make sort of like a template if your felt is not quite big enough. That's what I do because I do these in bulk, but you don't have to do that. And then glue guns are going to come in handy for most of the work you're doing. So in this case, the first step is going to be to take your glue gun, put glue in the middle of your wooden square, and then put your golf tee right in the middle of that and glue it down. Okay, there we go, all set. The next step is going to be puncturing this right at the center hole. And you're going to want to wait for this glue to dry before you do that. Otherwise, it's going to potentially bend and break. So once you're ready, you're going to puncture it by just lining this hole up with the top of your golf tee and pressing down evenly until it pops right through, just like that. This next step, you can have the kids use Elmer's glue if you'd like. It works a lot better with an actual glue gun and goes faster, but I don't know how many of those you have and how much you trust your students with it, but you'll need to glue this felt down. So let me put a little bit of glue here and glue the felt down. Also, I have them write their names on the back of these right in the middle. So when you fold this over, it doesn't cover up their names. And then you're going to fold these over on the back side here. I'm going to put a little bit more hot glue on the back and then fold them over. I'm going very quickly with this. I've done these many years. And what you're left with looks a bit like this. And that's your grass and the base for your tree. Now the next step is going to be your straw. So for the straw, and you can have them decorate these as well. You can use a solid color or just get them pre-striped. I believe actual Truffula trees are striped around them, not on like a spiral, but close enough. And then for this, I'm just going to put some hot glue inside the base of my straw. And then I'm going to put it right down on top of my golf tee and twist it around a little bit. And when that dries, this will be pretty firm on my golf tee. Next step is going to be getting your foam ball, and this is a 3-inch foam ball. I buy these in bulk on Amazon for this project. And you're going to find the center. I try to treat it like a planet with this little line being the equator, and tell them to put it right in the middle of the North Pole. Sometimes there's like a little manufacturing dot that you can see there, and you're going to put it straight down right in the middle. And if you spin it and it doesn't really wobble, then you've done a good job on that. If it wobbles all over the place, then you've got a problem, and you just have them redo it. I also have them put a little bit of glue on this. Elmer's is fine, which I've got a little bit of over here. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on the top of my skewer and put it back in the hole. And that will keep it from accidentally pulling out. Next step is going to be putting a little bit of hot glue on the end of this. And then you're going to shove it in here. Now I did all of this in about, I don't know, how long was this? About 5 minutes so far. You know, all these steps for your students, including coloring that page, you might be at like 45 minutes by now. Now we have the base of what will become this tree. This next step with the glitter, I know, glitter, I said glitter, and we're talking about potentially kindergartners, dangerous territory there, is not required, but it does help because what we're gonna do is put feathers all the way around it. And sometimes they don't put as many feathers, and then you see the ball through here. So the glitter just helps make it a little bit prettier if they haven't like put all the feathers around. So now I'm gonna glitter them. And the way I glitter them is I take some diluted glue. So it's just basically Elmer's glue and water mixed together, and a foam brush. And then I'm gonna just brush my styrofoam ball with this diluted glue and water mixture, and make sure I cover every bit of it. Just go up and down, all the way around. That should be the pattern that works best. You'll see if there's any gaps, and just make sure you try to get it all. Otherwise, they'll be very picky, and they'll point out that there's a little spot that is missing some glitter, and so on and so forth. Okay, once you've got this pretty well covered, the next thing you are going to do is glitter it. So I've got some glitter here, and I usually give them a choice of 2 colors and no more than 2. And then you just shake the glitter right over the foam ball. So I'm gonna hold them both at the same time. It gets done faster that way. And I'm just gonna start shaking over the foam ball. Try to get the glitter on. There's a little bit of style to this and tricks, but let's see. Okay, a little bit too much purple, not enough silver. Okay. And now, close enough, okay? So, now we're gonna leave this like this until the next step, which is gonna be feathers. And for that, you will just need a bowl of glue, you'll need some toothpicks, and you'll need a whole lot of feathers. And we'll show you how that works in a minute here. Okay, so when it comes to putting the feathers on, you're gonna need, obviously, a bunch of feathers. You can get multicolored feathers on Amazon. You can get anything on Amazon. You're gonna need toothpicks. You're gonna need a bowl with some glue in it. And here's what the process looks like. If I can get a toothpick out of here. Apparently not. No, they're all still wrapped up. Okay. Okay, got my toothpick. So basically what you're gonna do is just repeat this process multiple times. You are going to poke a hole inside your foam ball with your toothpick. You're gonna take a feather. You're gonna take the end of that feather. You're gonna dip it inside the glue. You don't need much. And then you are gonna shove the feather into that hole. Just like that. And you're gonna repeat this about 30 times minimum. The more times they do this, the better this will look, because it will be all feathers and not a lot of glitter underneath. So I'm gonna do one more here. And you can change the direction of these feathers too. Some can point up, some can point down. Really does not matter. Just shove them into the hole. There it is. Okay. And you could point a variety of different directions. After you do this about 30, 40 times, this is probably 50 feathers on this one. This is what they'll look like. Genuinely like a truffula tree. So as you can see here, it doesn't really matter that this has glitter on it. It does have glitter if I look under the feathers, like lots of silver glitter. But the reason the glitter helps is for the trees that are a little thinner, the glitter will help make them more colorful. So that's it. That's how you make your truffula tree. If you wanted to be extra special with these, you could take their seed, And you can put a little bit of hot glue and glue their seed to the base of their tree so they could see the seed and the tree that it grew into. That's it. Thanks for watching.